to join him in this venture because we thought that this is another venture that will just start and fizzle and there's no point in being part of this. But he persisted. And in that year, we helped 5 patients. And today, in our 12th year, we have accumulated as many as 7,000 beneficiaries, cancer survivors of Cancer Aid and Research Foundation. Thank you. We have supported to the tune of 13 crores of rupees, and this amount has come purely down to the generosity of you people all, people who have taken the time and effort on a rainy day, on a Thursday at this time to come here and show us your support and appreciation that we have been able to help so many patients in the last 12 years of our existence. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. In addition to what Manisha said, we provide return railway fare to all these cancer patients, so after their treatment, they can go back to where they came from. Because as you know, many of these cancer patients spend all their money to come to Tata Hospital. The rest is on treatment. They don't have anything to go back. So we provide them the return railway fare to go back. We provide them accommodation so that whilst they're undergoing their cancer treatment, whether it's radiotherapy, chemotherapy, or surgery, they have a place to stay, a roof over their head. They're able to have at least 2 or 3 meals in a day. And this goes not only for the cancer patients, but also to the relatives who accompany that patients. We provide a library service where there are patient information leaflets in all the major local languages of the country so that they can read about the cancer, ask the doctor the necessary questions that they want to know about the disease. In addition, over the years, we've been able to establish a fellowship at Grant Medical College and Sir J.J. Group of Hospitals. And this fellowship was started in my time, and I'm grateful to Dr. Raj Tendulkar for his help in establishing that fellowship. And with that fellowship, we train 1 or 2 cancer surgeons in the ENT cancer surgeons to gain more expertise in the field of cancer. In addition, we encourage these doctors to write scientific articles and publish scientific articles. We've been able to publish books in the field of cancer that we feel can increase the knowledge not only of the medical professionals, but also of the general public. Ladies and gentlemen, in the next few months, years, we intend to expand our activities, and these include a very important tie-up that we hope will be announced today by the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Shri Vinod Bhatt Sahab, and by Professor Raj Shekhar, who have joined us here today, the tie-up with Manipal University. And that will be an exchange of knowledge that will happen, rather I would put it as a facilitation of knowledge that would happen between Manipal University and Cancer Aid and Research Foundation. We plan to sponsor a student towards his education. But I'd leave the details. I don't want to steal the thunder of Professor, and I'd leave the details for him to announce here today. In addition, as you know, we provide scholarships to cancer patients and their survivors, and that is to Professor A. Kazi Foundation. We also are sponsoring a medical project in Khadavali, and we hope that this project will be one of many in the future years to come. We've recently started a rehabilitation center because I think it is, over the last several years, we concentrated only on the medical help. But I think now we need to go a step beyond. We need to rehabilitate these patients so that they can now contribute to society as a useful member. And that's how the idea of the rehabilitation center has started. And it was started this year. And I'm grateful to Dr. Rizwana Sheikh for her help in starting this rehabilitation center. And this rehabilitation center aims to equip cancer patients with certain skills so that they can use these skills to contribute to their family and contribute to the education of their family. In addition, we provide on a very humble basis, this service has only started, we have provided a placement service to these cancer survivors so that they can get a job after they complete their cancer treatment in some institution, however big or small, but at least they can have a salary at the end of the month. So that is part of the work that we are planning to build on, the rehabilitation center. In addition, as you're all aware, we want to build on our screening awareness and CAF drives that we've been doing over the last several years. And last year we did as many as 60 screening camps, and I hope we can build on this. In addition, my prime objective as the chairman going forward for Cancer Aid and Research Foundation is to build on the fantastic, the fabulous work done by our Chairman Emeritus, Professor A. Kazi, and to go back to our core values, the core values of providing monetary help to poor cancer patients. And for this, I'm grateful for all your support over the years, and I hope to build on that work. I'd like to welcome Mr. Pramod Hindu Rao on the stage. He's just joined us, and I believe traffic issues and issues with the weather have delayed him, but Shri Pramod Hindu Rao is Chairman, Minister Status, City and Industrial Development Corporation of Maharashtra Limited. And its purpose is to ease the traffic congestion in the city. Thank you, sir, for coming here today, Shri Pramod Hindu Rao. In addition, before I leave the dais, and I know I've bored you with all my talk about Cancer Aid and Research Foundation, but this is coming from the bottom of my heart that I'm grateful and welcome your presence here today. In addition, there is a conception among people that in general, the trustees of Cancer Aid and Research Foundation fight a lot. But I tell everybody who talk about the fights in Cancer Aid and Research Foundation that I wouldn't call it fights. I would say that we're all passionate about cancer. And that's why we try and argue amongst ourselves so that we can provide the best service to the poor cancer patients. Just like India is crazy about cricket, passionate about cricket, in the same way, we are passionate about the work we do in the field of cancer. And we have a healthy discussion amongst ourselves so that we can improve the service and be a more successful NGO than what we are today. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Professor Dr. Rehani Kazi. And we all know the thought matters, so the thought really matters. It really touched all of our hearts. I once again extend a warm welcome to Shri Pramod Hindu Rao, who has been associated with CIDCO as the chairman of Minister Status. Can we have a big round of applause for Shri Pramod Hindu Rao? And now I would like to take the privilege to call upon Mrs. Rashida Kazi on the podium to say a few words to all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Mrs. Rashida Kazi.
दिल मसरत की फरावानी से दीवाना है आज, दिल मसरत की फरावानी से दीवाना है आज, देखना ये कौन आखिर ज़ेब काशाना है आज, कैफ़े सहबाए तरब में गर्क में खाना है आज, हर शजर साक़ी में हर फूल पैमाना है आज, पहले भी महफिल सजी थी पर इतनी रानाई न थी, इस गुलिस्ता में बहार इस धूम से आई न थी। आज के जलसे के सदर मोहतरम जनाब हसन चौगले साहब, उनकी रफ़ीक़ हयात मोहतरमा कौसर हसन चौगले साहिबा, आपके तारुफ की जिम्मेदारी मुझे सौंपी गई। मुझे डर है कि मैं तारुफ का हक अदा नहीं कर पाऊंगी, इसलिए कि हसन चौगले साहब के कारनामे बेशुमार हैं, उनकी खिदमात का दायरा वसी है और उनकी शख्सियत का जादू सर चढ़ के बोलता है। खातिर खा तारुफ कराने की गर्ज से मैंने हसन चौगले साहब की बायोग्राफी नकुश हयात इम्प्रिंट्स ऑफ लाइफ बगौर पढ़ी। डॉक्टर उंदरे की तरतीब करदा कोकन डायरेक्टरी में उनका अहवाल पढ़ा, उनका दिया हुआ बायोडेटा पढ़ा और मैं चकरा गई। हसन चौगले साहब, मैं तो खौफजदा हो गई, मरऊब हो गई कि या अल्लाह, ये आदमी है कि अलाउद्दीन का जिन। इतने अजीमुशान काम कैसे कर डाले। लगता है मैं भूल गई। उलुल अज़मा ने दानिशमंदान जब करने पे आते हैं, समंदर चीरते हैं, कोह से दरिया बहाते हैं। हसन चौगले साहब महाराष्ट्र के सपूत हैं, कोकनी बिरादरी के फर्जिंदे अर्जुमंद हैं, यानी कि लायक व फायक बेटे हैं, और दोहा कतर इनकी करम भूमि है। पूरे 36 साल से ये कतर में मुकीम हैं और इंडियन ओवरसीज कांग्रेस फॉर कतर के प्रेसिडेंट हैं। जबरदस्त असर रसूख रखने वाले NRI हैं। शायर मशरिक अल्लामा इकबाल ने कहा है, अपनी दुनिया आप पैदा कर अगर जिंदों में है। हसन चौगले साहब ने अपनी दुनिया आप बनाई। खुद स्कॉलरशिप लेकर तालीम हासिल की, लेकिन आज इनका स्कॉलरशिप से तालीम हासिल करने वाला एक बच्चा आज इस बुलंदी पे पहुंचा है कि वो सैकड़ों तालिब इल्मों की जिंदगी में अपनी दी हुई स्कॉलरशिप से उजाले बिखेर रहा है। हसन साहब का मुंबई में आइडियल फाउंडेशन ऐसा फलाही इदारा है जो मुंबई और कोकन में के पसमानदा तबकात की तालीमी और माशी किफालत करता है। ये इदारा किताबों की भी इशाअत करता है। पिछली 2 दहाइयों में 20 किताबें इस इदारे के जरिए मंजर आम पे आ चुकी हैं। ख़वातीन और हज़रात, किताब एक ऐसा दायमी, देरपा और महफूज तरीक़ाकार है कि अहद नाबूद हो जाएं, तहजीबें मिट जाएं, लेकिन किसी अदीब, शायर, इनकलाबी या समाजी खिदमतगार की लिखी हुई किताब या उस पर लिखी हुई किताब सदियों जिंदा रहती है। एक भी किताब बच जाए तो साहिबे किताब अमर हो जाता है। हसन साहब कोकन में 1 दर्जन से ज्यादा स्कूल और मदरसे चलाते हैं। कतर में मॉडर्न इंडियन स्कूल के करता धरता हैं। ये न समझिए कि ये फकत तालीम के मैदान के सूरमा हैं। उर्दू इनकी तहजीबी ज़बान है। मादरी ज़बान कोकन के रहने वाले कोकनी हैं, इसलिए कोकनी है, जो मराठी से मिलती जुलती या मराठी का ब्रोकन डायलेक्ट है। लेकिन तहजीबी ज़बान, इनकी शनाख्त उर्दू है और ये उर्दू की बका, उर्दू की तरक्की, उर्दू की तरवीज और उर्दू के फ़रोग़ के लिए बहुत काम कर रहे हैं। ये यानी हसन चौगले साहब